What's going on, YouTube? This is going to be my second video here based on Voyager trading app. This is available in the App Store as well as Google Play. And I did a video earlier about it as far as just investing in crypto and how to use the app a little bit. And I had a couple questions in that video, so I'm going to try to address them now. So this is my main market screen here. As we can see, I've got it set to the 1-day trading change period here, and that's going to be your percentage up and down as far as what things are moving. We can see Bitcoin is currently at 57,000, which is pretty damn high. And then we can scroll down here, and we've got other cryptos in here. I downloaded this to buy Dogecoin at the Dogecoin little hype, but since then I've actually bought and sold several of these different altcoins. So I want to go over this with you and how you can make money every day trading these coins, build your account, and secure some profits trading Bitcoin or Dogecoin or XRP or Ethereum, any of these other coins. So first thing we're going to look at here is our percentage change. We can see here Polkadot here is up 21% today, which is crazy. So we're going to go in here. I've got some Dogecoin that I purchased today. As you can see, I bought in at a little bit lower price. I'm up 3.6%, so $15. I currently have $423 or something is what I put into it, so not a crazy amount of money. But if I can grow this $15 at a time, eventually we're going to grow to a much larger account. And obviously, if you put more money in, say $1,000, you would be up $30 right now. So what I like to look at here, this is my history. This shows me everything that I have put in and sold, and sometimes I'll put limit sells in or limit buys, and then I'll change them according to what's going on in the market. One thing that I will say that I don't particularly care for too much about this app is the actual chart. The chart is kind of, I don't know, it's just there for a visual. It's not really showing you real-time candlesticks. There is another app that I'll pull up that does show real-time candlesticks that will be helpful for this as well. And I'm going to go over the other two apps that I use for keeping track of what's happening. So when you're buying on this app, you can buy it at market price. It will show you up here, one Doge is 0.057 currently. And if we go back and we look at the actual bid and ask price, as I put in my other video, when you buy it at market price, you are paying the ask. You are paying the higher end of the spectrum. And when you are selling it at market, you are selling it at the bid. So keep that in mind. Just because Doge is at 0.056, that's not what you're paying for it. When we go to buy, we're paying 0.0578. So like I said in my previous video, if we buy it right now, turn around and sell it right now, we lose money instantly. It must go up in order to cover that difference. Now, what we need to do is say, all right, well, we're looking at Dogecoin here, and we see that for the day, it's up 2.4%. It started at 0.0529. It's peaked at 0.06 in the last 24 hours. And we can look at the weekly and go, okay, well, we're down for the week, so it's obviously gone up before. I mean, you can look at the hourly and see what the trend is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to say we want to buy Doge at a limit. We want to buy it at the lower end of the spectrum. So 0.54 in the last hour is where it was. We don't want to pay 0.0578 or 0.058 for it. So we're going to go ahead and buy a limit, set our limit price, 0.5, let's say 0.54. And then we're going to put an estimated cost of how much we want to spend. If we want to spend $200, tells you how much Doge you will get. So you fill those in accordingly as to how much money you want to spend and at what limit price. The same goes for if we want to sell the Doge. Right now, I obviously have a limit set, so I don't have but 0.2 available. But on our limit, we would go in here and set our limit price first, 0.065, oops, 0.065. Then we would put in how many Doge we'd want to sell. If we wanted to sell 8,000 Doge, that would net us $520. And we would send it, slide to send, and then it would show up in our history where you can see I have an open limit sell. I'm going to sell my 7,400 Doge for a limit price of 0.06, which will net me a total of 446, and that'll put me up for the day. $20, $30, something like that. As you can see, our ask price is 0.58 and I'm up 16, 17 bucks. So I could make within the last, I don't know, I bought this maybe an hour and a half ago, 20 bucks in an hour and a half that goes into my account. And then what I'll do is I'll set a limit buy for it to be lower, and then I will buy it down and then sell it high. And we'll keep doing that. And we can do that across the board. We can take our crypto and throw it into something else. If we see Bitcoin drop down to 55, we want to buy it thinking it's going to go up to 58 again, or any of these other cryptos. I kind of keep an eye on the ones that have big moves. Now, if it's up, like Uniswap here, up 8.8% in the last hour, that's a killer gain too. Keep in mind to look at the chart and to watch it, and don't buy it at its highest point. That is going to be a money loser. You're going to immediately regret that decision when you see your balance start going down. So I'm going to pull up another app here, which we can see here is Coin Manager and CoinAlert.me. I downloaded both of these off Google Play. Coin Alert, we're going to open this up. I use this to alert me of different changes on different coins. And here you can see I have Dogecoin alert set. I'm going to go up here and do add alert. Then I can see here we got our market is Binance.com. Our coin is Dogecoin. Then we can set here our max and our range and all of our different alert settings. So if let's say we want to do a change where and then Dogecoin goes up, let's say, 5%, that will alert me within the next 24 hours. It will alert me. Boom. When Dogecoin goes up 5%, I get a notification on my phone. I can go over there and check the app. That's the same if it goes up or down. And you can set these for obviously all of your different cryptos. We can go in here and do add alert. We can go in here to the coin and put in, let's say we want to trade TRX or Tron right here. And then we could set an alert for that. Same with Bitcoin, so on and so forth. I do not pay for this app. This is a free app for me to use, which is great. And then we can see all of our alerts right here. Now, another thing that I like about this app is it does have a chart. It's not so easy to find, but once we have our active alert going up here in our history, we can select this little chart button and we can see it in real time. This is what Dogecoin is doing in real time with, it's a 15-minute chart. We can see a 1-minute chart here, and we can see the candlesticks. So if you're familiar with stocks, you can see the buying and selling in real time and follow the candlesticks to get in and out. Voyager's not charging you a big fee to trade these cryptos, so we can get in and out and get these 3, 4, 5% gains, sometimes twice or 3 times a day. So you could take your $400 investment that you have in Dogecoin or TRX or Bitcoin, watch it go up to $420, sell it, wait for it to go down, buy it, sell it, buy it, sell it. Buy low, sell high. You do that 3 times a day, made yourself an extra $60 today. And obviously some of these the variance is 10% throughout the day. You do that 5, 6, 7 times a week. Can make yourself an extra $200, $300 a week just buying and selling cryptocurrency. So keep that in mind. It is always a risk when doing it that it might go down. And sometimes I take a loss. One of them, lose a couple dollars to put in another one to get back ahead on top of that. Let's see here. The other app that I was going to pull up real quick is Coin Manager right here. Let's let this load. This one also has a nice chart and some specific alarms that we can add here as well. I'm going to pull up the chart. There we go. Dogecoin. You can pick which one of these you want to do. Let's just do Dogecoin relevant chart. And this is set on the 30. Let's put it on the 1 minute. A little bit slower to load for us. Sometimes it doesn't load at all because why not? Because we're doing a video. That's why. But I have used this one in the past. Might have to just reset that thing there. I have reset in the past for different alarms that we can add on here. So Dogecoin alarm, target price, current price, all of those as well, because Voyager does not allow us to set alarms. So I don't know. And I've set my limits, gone to bed, wake up, sold my Doge, made $20, $30 in my sleep, which is awesome. And like I said, we're talking about a smaller investment here, so it's not like we're investing, or I am investing, a whole thousands and thousands of dollars in these cryptos. Right now, I'm just doing this as kind of a little bit of a side fun thing to do, just to play around and get my feet wet. More of my big money is in stocks, so keep that in mind. It's equally as risky. So we can watch our return go up, we can watch it go down. But if you are interested in doing this, there is a link down below with a invitation code. You can see mine here, my refer a friend. We each get a little bit of Bitcoin toward that. Goes toward your account, which is awesome. So if you have any other questions on trading these, reading charts and so on and so forth, I don't read a whole lot of charts when it comes to cryptos because I'm not following it by the minute. I'm more into it for the short-term daily trades. But obviously, like I said, if it's up way high and you don't want to buy it when it's up way high, you want to wait for it to dip a little bit. And sometimes you just miss the dip. It's okay. If you want to set your limits, that's the best way to take advantage of it. To go, today I want to get 5%, 6%. Sometimes it might not hit that. It might not hit your limit sell. And I'll look at them and go, oh man, it's so close to my limit sell. It's not really worth holding out for 1% more. Let's just sell it now, watch it dip a little bit more, buy it back in, get your extra 5%. So keep that in mind when you're trading these currencies. Sometimes I'm like, well, if my sell is at 0.06 like it is right now for Doge, and Doge is hitting 0.059, I might just want to take my $15 and then wait for it to go back down to 0.54, buy it again, and get me another $15 when it goes up a little bit. So you could easily lose out on some profits by setting your sell limit way too high if you're trying to make a couple bucks today. If you're in it for the long term, you say, all right, well, Doge is going to hit 0.7 or 0.8 maybe by the end of the month, and I just want to double my money by the end of the month. Set that sell limit, let it ride, by all means. More power to you. It will sell when it gets there. But if you want to do some quick day trading in and out, get your feet wet, get a little sense of what it feels like to trade the cryptos, this is the safest bet to do it. You put a little bit of money in, you make a little bit, you lose a little bit. At the same time, your account kind of stays where it's at. And if you take the emotion out of it, you can grow your account. Like I said, $15, $20, $30 a day, every day of the week adds up. You start off with 400, next week you're at 500, and that's compounding. So the next week after that, you could be at 650, and so on and so forth if you play it smart. So if you have any other questions about trading crypto on this app, I've been using it for about a month. I've enjoyed using it along with my other trading apps. Leave me a comment, or give the video a like, and I'll do my best to answer them. Until next time, I hope you guys out there make some money. Follow up with what you've made or lost, or your investments, and how you like the app, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks.